Home is not a place, it's a feeling. But certain places and certain people can give us that feeling. For me, in Bali, it's a combination of the place and the people. I can understand why some can't see the beauty of this island, as the outer shell can be quite dirty, polluted, and busy. But when we're tuned in with ourselves, we can just feel the energy of a place and its effect on us. We're likely to explore its beauty, connect with the land, and connect with the people. I swear, it wasn't my intention to go back to Bali for another month. I told myself I would go back for a couple of days, but it happened. I went back for another month. Lana already expected it, and I secretly also expected it. So after Koh Phangan, I went back to Bali. The first few days, 2 or 3 days were spent in Canggu. The first day I immediately met up with Ricarda. I met her on Instagram. We had a nice meal together, we shared a beautiful conversation, and then the day after I met up with Jessica and we did a photo shoot, and I'm so happy with how the pictures turned out. Then I went off to Ubud, where I stayed in my own little private home with a pool, and it was so nice. You'll see a house tour in this video. But in this last month I felt like my body wanted it to be winter, and I felt like staying in and doing nothing, being lazy. But I did do some great things in this last month in Ubud, which I recorded, of course. I shared those mini videos on my Insta story, and it was my intention to use all those mini videos for my last moments in Bali video. So the following clips are all the highlights of this month. I hope you enjoy, because I enjoyed it very much.
Happening collectively in the world right now around anxiety and depression. A lot of people come to me and say that I'm incredibly anxious. I don't know what it is. I wake up every day with this feeling that I can't describe, right? And so that is really fascinating me to go more into this realm of breathwork and how we can get people to kind of step out of those systems.
After the networking event, I hopped on my bike, picked up my backpack from the hostel, and made my way to Ubud. But I was stuck in the most crazy traffic ever. It was insane. So after about 3.5 hours, I finally made my way to my home for the month, where I was met by Casper, another Dutchie who was renting the place to me, and I got to settle down.
Scratching all the salt off our backs again, and quiver at the sweetest sting. Driving down dust on the tracks again. Leaves a luster on the skin. Leaves a luster on the skin. Baby, broken day. I could keep driving for miles. Keep driving for miles. Big black cloth on the window pane. Diamondback moth on the sill. On its diamonds and whispers. Winter's gonna steal from us all. Winter's gonna steal from us all.
There's basically on the website because there's like
sun, 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 here it comes. Sun, 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 here it comes.
This is the crater where the eruption came from, like 19 years ago. Everything here is volcanic stone. It used to be lava. I'm packing up. I'm leaving Bali. I think yesterday was the day I started to feel really sentimental. Anyone who knows me knows I can get very sentimental, and in the past I started to suppress all these arising emotions, but now I really started to realize that it's totally okay to feel sad, emotional when a chapter is ending. And the chapter is ending now. It's not just tears of sadness, I think it's mostly gratitude. Yesterday it really started to sink in. Everything Bali has given me, the connections I made, the healing and the growth most of all. I really started to see how much I've grown, especially at my last ecstatic dance at the yoga barn yesterday. Maybe it was the best dance I've had here, and I noticed I could really stay true to myself while dancing and not having any expectations. And there was a guy I like, and as soon as I walked into the room and I saw him, my heart started pumping 10 times faster, and like this ego in me was like, okay, you should seek his attention and somehow impress him. And I was like, no, I don't even want to do that. And I made it my priority to tune in with myself, with my own energy, and accept the flow of whatever would happen while dancing. And I slowly started to, after the meditation, I slowly started to move and shift into other people's energies, and I really noticed that I found it easier to seek out and accept physical and energetic contact with others. And I always had a hard time with that. And even in the ending circle, I just sat down next to other people and we hugged and we looked into each other's eyes, and one lady gave me a massage, and we never talked a single word with each other. It was just an energetic connection immediately. And I talked to some girls after the dance, and maybe this music is too loud. It was beautiful, and it made me realize how much I've grown and changed, and just how beautiful Bali is, and the people here in Ubud and the community here. After that, I sat down with my journal at my favorite spot at the yoga barn, and I wrote everything down. And Lana and I said goodbye, but we're seeing each other right before I leave for my next destination, and she goes back home. I'm going to finish packing now, and I will try to capture some moments of saying my goodbyes to Bali and moving on to the next place, and I will reveal where I'm going and who I'm staying with at first. And I already want to thank you all so much for being here with me and experiencing this with me, and for all the support, and mostly on Instagram. I'm mostly active on Instagram. I just love it so much, and I'm still struggling to find my way through YouTube, how I want to really express myself here, how I want to upload, and yeah, now I'm just doing it in an intuitive way without putting too much pressure on myself. And yeah, accepting the flow of things. I just went to the beach to journal and drink coconut and stoke up the last beach vibes in Bali.